You're welcome in the eighth episode of Yoga with Pradeep Singh. In today's video, I'll show you how you can learn the sun salutation for toning your muscles. So let's start. In my previous video, I told you about the history of sun salutation and its modern relevance. And then I told you about the three sun salutations that I have designed as per body requirement. So today I am showing you the sun salutation that I have designed for toning muscles. Because muscles hold 40 to 50% of our body weight, and in general, in human body, we have 640 to 850 muscles that we need to take care of if we want to be physically fit. So keeping this thing in consideration, I designed this sun salutation. So first, I'll show you how we can learn all the asanas included in this sun salutation separately, and then we'll join all those asanas together and let's see how it goes. So the first asana in the sun salutation is the same as we perform in the modern sun salutation, that is prayer pose, and I call it Sthir Pratna Asana. Sthir means stability, Pratna means prayer, and Asan means posture. So a posture where you are showing your stability, and with that mental and physical stability, you are praying to the God to keep you physically, mentally, emotionally fit. So here what you have to do, you have to keep your both feet together, and if you cannot, then you can make some comfortable gap between your feet, and then you have to fold your hands in namaskara mudra, and then you have to look at an eye level and then close your eyes. So this is the way the first asan should look like. This is called Sthir Pratna Asana, prayer pose. So when you are performing, the people who suffer from vertigo, they should not close their eyes in Sthir Pratna Asana. They can keep their eyes open. And if even if you don't have vertigo, but you are not feeling comfortable in closing your eyes in Sthir Pratna Asana, so please keep your eyes open. Okay, so in Sthir Pratna Asana, look at an eye level. Your body weight should be equally divided on both feet. 50% on right foot, 50% on left foot. Your elbows, your shoulder, and your lower back should be relaxed, and then close your eyes. So it should look like this. Now I show you this asana with my side profile. So this is the way it should look like. Body weight equally divided on both feet, elbows, shoulder, and lower back relaxed. Close your eyes, focus on your breathing, and then chant the Surya Namaskar mantra, that is Om Surya Devai Namo Namah Namostute, and then open your eyes. So this is the way you have to perform the first asana in this sun salutation. And when I'm saying Om Surya Devai Namo Namah Namostute, it means that I am giving my regard, showing my gratitude to Sun God by saluting him. And Sthir Pratna Asana, how it benefits you? It gives you physical stability, it gives you mental stability, it gives you sense of balancing, it helps you to understand your body and to balance your body even when your eyes are closed. So it is kind of balance based asana. Okay, so first, if you practice it on, you can also make it part of hatha yoga, like closing your eyes and staying on Sthir Pratna Asana, setting the target of 1 to 2 minutes. So if you will practice it on regular basis, it will give you physical stability, mental stability, and emotional stability. So Sthir Pratna Asana is balance based asana. Now we'll go to the next asana. After Sthir Pratna Asana, the next asana you have to perform is upward facing stretching pose. So you drop your hands down, keeping your both hands parallel to each other. Go for backward bend. Make sure that your knees are properly locked and you are flexing your lower back, and stay there. Flex your lower back as much as possible. This is called upward facing stretching pose. Okay, some people, what they do when they perform this backward bend, what they do, they keep their head locked with their arms. But here I would like to suggest you, because your cervical vertebrae are more flexible than your lumbar area of your spine. So when you're flexing your lower back, you need more, it takes more energy and more strength and more attention to flex it, while when you are flexing your cervical, it does not take that much of energy and it's quite flexible as compared to the lumbar. So please use it at its max and use lower back at its max. But if your head is going for extra stretch, let it go, like I show you. If this is the way you're doing it, even it is okay, but here you're locking your neck. So please, rather than locking your cervical vertebrae, drop your head down and let it get flexed. Because once you will let your cervical get flexed, it will also help your lumbar area to flex properly. Okay, so when you are performing upward facing stretching pose, then please let your cervical flex on its own way and lumbar another way. Okay, so this is called upward facing stretching pose. That is the second. Now we'll go to the third one. After upward facing backward bend, slowly stretch your lower back, stretch your arms, keep your knees locked, drop your head down, adjust your body, hold the lower part of your calf muscles, or you can also hold the area around your ankle joints. Flex your lower back and slowly drop your head down and stay there. Just observe how much you can flex your lower back. This is called a Hasta Padasana. Perfect. Okay, so then third one is Hastapadasana. Hastapadasana is forward bending, upward facing backward bend is backward bending. In my previous video, I told you about the forward moving trajectory and backward moving trajectory. So upward facing stretching pose it follows the physics rule of backward moving trajectory, and the Hastapada Asana, it follows the principle of forward moving trajectory. What is the benefit of backward moving trajectory? It is good for your brain and body coordination and for your nervous system. And what is the benefit of forward moving trajectory? When you go for forward bend, it flexes your spinal cord, it enhances flexibility of your body, and it is good for establishing coordination among your eyes, your brain and your body. Okay, so this upward facing backward bend is good for strengthening your spinal cord, and it is also good for your nervous system and brain and body coordination. And one more thing, when you raise your both hands above shoulder level like this, when you raise both hands, it is good for proper functioning of your rib cage, your heart and your lungs. So somewhere when you go for upward facing backward bend, it is also good for blood circulation and respiratory system and proper inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide. Okay, now the third one, and the same thing is applicable in forward. Whenever your head goes below your waistline, like in Hastapada Asana, this is my waistline and this is my head. My head has gone down to the waistline. So whenever your head goes down to the waistline, it is good for your brain. It is good because blood gets circulated towards your head. It is good for your eyes, your ear, your heart, your lungs. Okay, now we are moving to next asana. After Hastapadasana, slowly place your both palms on the floor Flex your lower back, flex your calf muscles and hamstring, and slowly take a lap and go to runner's lunge. This is runner's lunge. What is the benefit of runner's lunge? The foot that you take a lap with, this foot's this leg's hamstring muscles, calf muscles get stretched, and the front foot, like if your front foot in the front foot, the gap between your chest and thigh is zero. Because of this, a light pressure gets created on the right side. If it is right leg, then on the right side. So right side, what we have? Right side we have lungs, we have liver, and one of the kidneys. So when the runner's lunge is performed with right side, it is good for right side lungs, liver, and right side kidney. See, this is runner's lunge. And when it will be done from left side like this, so it will be good for lungs on the right side, for your heart, and the kidney on the left side. Except that these both will also help to create some pressure that is good for large intestine, small intestine, gallbladder, pancreas, and it will support the digestive system also. Okay, so now let me show you once again. So this is runner's lunge. So here I can observe the pressure on the right side of my torso. So that pressure will be observed on the right side of lungs, because my liver is on the right side, so I can feel that pressure on the right side. Then right side kidney, and then slowly I need to place my left knee on the floor, stretch my toe out, and then I'll stand on the warrior pose. This is called warrior pose. I call it warrior pose, Virasana. Okay. Now can you look at my back foot? I have stretched that toe out. Now let me tell you, when you're doing sun salutation for toning your muscles, you have to stretch your toe out. And when we will be learning sun salutation for joints, we will keep that toe in. Now let me tell you why toe should be out when we are performing sun salutation for toning muscles. So when we stretch our toe out, that is called plantar flexion. And when we stretch our toe in, that is called dorsiflexion. So plantar flexion is good for toning your muscles, and dorsiflexion is good for your joints. About dorsiflexion, I'll tell you in my next video when I'll be showing you sun salutation for joints. So today let me tell you the benefits of plantar flexion. So when you stretch your toe out away from your shin bone, that is called plantar flexion. So when you stretch your toe out, three muscles around your calf muscles, one, two muscles are on the both side of your calf muscles. One is this side, one is this side. So these two muscles, these are called, I forgot the name of these two muscles. These two muscles plus one muscle on the root of your knee here, that is called plantaris. That muscle gets toned, and one muscle that starts from here and then it goes towards the ankle joint, that is called soleus. So this muscle, these three muscles get toned and stretched properly when you stretch your toe out in plantar flexion. Okay, and except that when you stretch your toe out, you plantar flex it. It is good for supporting your sciatica nerve to function properly. Second, and the third, when you pull your heel off from the floor, from the earth, some energy gets stored because of plantar flexion, and because of plantar flexion you can shift that energy in any body part and use it. Like I give you an example. I lifted my heel up, I plantar flex my foot. Now I want to use that energy on this fist. So the boxers, they can use the maximum energy in their punch with the help of plantar flexion. Now look, this, if you are a runner, so in plantar flexion you can use your the energy, see, like this. So what plantar flexion does, it helps your muscles to use themselves at its max. It means that when you plantar flex your toes out, it helps your all the muscles of your body to use themselves at its max. So that's why I have included plantar flexion in sun salutation for toning your muscles. So back to warrior pose. So this is the warrior pose, and in warrior pose what you have to uh, pay attention to, that your front knee should be in right angle, the back knee also should be in right angle, and you should look straight, and your body weight should be equally divided on front foot and back foot. So this is warrior pose. Now from warrior pose we'll move to the another one. We'll open arms and I will slowly drop my head back and will try to shift my body weight on the back foot, and I'll try to flex my body as much as possible. This is called half moon pose. Okay, so from warrior pose, I move to the half moon pose. I'm trying to shift my body weight on the back foot, and then slowly I'll drop my hands back on the floor, and then I'll pull my toe in. I'll stretch my back foot and will go to the plank position. So this is the plank. Okay, I would like to tell you one interesting thing about the plank. People say that if you hold plank for long time, it will help you to reduce your belly fat. But let me tell you, before hitting your muscles, your plank, the plank you hold, it hits your bones and your joints. So plank, before toning your muscles, makes your joints stronger and your bones stronger. But here we are using it as a filler, and we are traveling from one asana to another asana. So you can use plank in sun salutation for muscles also and for joints also. Okay, so from plank we'll slowly move to the down facing dog pose. Even in the modern sun salutation you can find this. So this is down facing dog pose. What is the benefit of down facing dog pose? It is one of the ancient asanas, and it is also called Sarvaguna Sampanna asana. Means that the asana that is beneficial for all the system in your body, for blood circulation, for respiratory system, for perspiration, for digestive system, for toning your muscles, for making your joints stronger, for everything. But here, what we are doing sun salutation for toning our muscles. So what we'll do, we'll focus on our triceps, our biceps, our forearms, our calf muscles, hamstring, lower back muscles. Okay. So from plank, let's move to the down facing dog pose. Then again back to plank, and then lie down in prone position and stretch your toes out. Plantar flexion. Never forget that when you stretch your toes out, that is called plantar flexion. That is good for toning your muscles. When you stretch your toes in, that is good for your joints. That is called dorsiflexion. But today we are doing sun salutation for toning muscles. So we'll better stretch our toes out in plantar flexion. This is called prone position. Prone position is very good for your lungs, your heart. If you would have noticed that during COVID, when people were feeling suffocated because of lack of oxygen inhalation, so doctors were making them to lie down in prone position. Why? Because prone position helps your lungs to absorb oxygen easily, and it is because of the gravity. So the gravitational force, the gravity keeps the gases like oxygen and even carbon dioxide and other gases to be as close to the earth as possible. So because of that gravity, when you lie down on prone position, your lungs are more closer to the earth, and it gets support of your spinal cord, and because of that it becomes easy for you to inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide and keep your body oxygenated. So for proper oxygenation, it prone position is very good. So when you are in prone position, you can also do one thing, or make sure that when you are in prone position, here we are in active mode of prone position. So when you are in active mode of prone position, what you have to do, you have to keep your hands close to your chest, place your forehead on the floor, but make sure that your nose should not touch the floor. That is called neck lock, Jalandhar Bandh. Okay. And when you are in passive mode of prone position, so it should be like this is the active mode of prone position. Both hands by the side of your chest. Nose should not touch the floor so that you can lock your neck. Forehead should be touching the floor. Toes are properly joined and outstretched. Slowly lift your head up. Lock your elbows. First flex your lower back and abdominal muscles. And then slowly lift your shoulders up. Stretch your head in backward direction. Flex your lower back and body as much as possible. This is called Cobra pose, Bhujangasana in Sanskrit. It is also Sarvaguna Sampanasana, one of the ancient asanas. When you flex your abdominal muscles, it gives massage to your lower back and abdominal muscles. It is good for strengthening your lower back, and it also supports the digestive system. It gives massage to all the organs that support in digestive system, and it also gives proper pressure to your wrist, so it makes your wrist stronger. If you remember, when you do warm up, you have to make your weaker parts stronger and stronger parts flexible. So wrists are one of the weakest parts, so it helps your wrist to become stronger because your upper body weight is on your wrist. Flex your shoulders. If you want deep breathing, you can open your chest like this. Even this is better. But even if you pull your shoulders up, that is also okay. So you can do as per your comfort. Stay there, do 2, 3 deep breathings, and then slowly come back to the prone position. Then slowly pull your toes in, go back to the plank. So from here, we are going back to the beginning. From where we started the sun salutation, we are going back to it. So before that, what we did, when we were coming down, we pulled. So I pulled my one leg back to a plank. So what I'm doing, I'm coming back. So I'll pull one leg forward to runner's lunge. Then I'll slowly place my left knee on the floor, stretch it out. I'll come back to the warrior pose. From warrior pose, I'll go to the half moon pose. Then I'll drop my hands on the floor. Okay. So when you're coming back, if you want to do the down facing dog pose, you can do that. If you want to skip it, you can skip it. Now when I'll show you all the asanas together, then you will come to know what I mean to say. Then slowly pull your leg forward to Hastapadasana. Hold the lower part of your leg almost around the ankle joints. Flex your lower back. You can flex with breathe out. Stretch your both hands. Go to the upward facing backward bend. Come back to Namaskar. So here I showed you which all asanas are included in the sun salutation for toning your muscles. So when you're performing this sun salutation, you are learning it, please don't go for perfection. Even if you do Hastpadasana like this, that is okay in the beginning. Don't try to flex your hamstring and your calf muscles unnecessarily. Don't go for extra stretch in backward bend. No, go easy. Okay, before practicing this sun salutation, what you do? Practice this thing. And one more thing, before sun salutation, do proper warm up. If you want to see how you can do how you should do warm up, please go and watch one of my videos where I have shown which all body part should be covered in warm up. So first do warm up, proper warm up, and then approach the sun salutation. And one more thing, if you feel that you are not that physically fit, so before approaching sun salutations, what you do? Practice this. Just stand, go for normal sitting like this. Then go for normal lying down position like this or this, or you can turn other side, or you can also lie down like this or this. Then try to come back to sitting posture. Random moves, okay? No rules. I'm sitting in Vajrasana. You can sit in Sukhasana like this, and then come back in standing position. First, practice this. Make your body habitual of going to sitting down position, then lying down position, then standing position. Make your body first comfortable and then approach the sun salutation. But if you think that you are physically fit, then you can approach the sun salutation. Who will practice the sun salutation? For toning muscles who are fat, okay, who are fat, who are endomorph, who are calf dominated, who want to lose weight, who want to make, and even the people who are ectomorph and mesomorph, pitta dominated or vata dominated, they can also practice it, but they don't need to go for more than one or two repetition of this sun salutation. The people who are endomorph and who are fat, who want to lose weight, they can do 3 to 4 repetition of this sun salutation. Depends on their stamina and how good they are in performing it. But in the beginning, please go for one round only. Okay. So now I show you how this sun salutation will look all together. Okay. So first I'll do it from one side, right side. So there will be 2 rounds. One from where one body part will be leading, right body part will be leading, and then other one when left body part will be leading. Okay. So let's go for it. So Sthir Pratna Asana. Look at an eye level. Close your eyes. Focus on your body weight. It should be equally divided on both feet. 50% on right foot, 50% on left foot. Your shoulders, your elbows, and your lower back should be relaxed. Observe your breathing. When you get a perfect balance and sync, chant the mantra, that is Om Surya Devaya Namo Namah Namostute. Then slowly open your eyes, drop your hands down, go to the upward facing backward bend, keep your knees locked, stretch your arms as much as possible. Stay there. This is the first round. So in the first round, go slow, then slowly go for forward bend, that is forward moving trajectory, good for eyes, brain and body coordination. Hold the lower part of your legs, flex your lower back. If you can keep your knees locked, lock them. If you don't feel, you can slightly bend them. The main thing is stay there. After Hastpadasana, place your both palms flat on the floor. Pull your right leg back. This time, the right body part is leading this sun salutation. So stay in a runner's lunge, then slowly place your right knee on the floor, come to the warrior, check your body weight in warrior. If you want to adjust front foot, you can adjust it. If you want to do breathing, you can do the breathing. Today I'm not teaching you how you need to adjust breathing in all the asanas. That I'll teach you when we'll go to the intermediate level of yoga. So today we we are doing beginners level of yoga, so please just focus on asanas. Okay, now slowly open your arms, try to drop your head back, open your arms, and then slowly try to shift your body weight on your back foot. Stay there. This is Ardha Chandrasana. And slowly drop your hands on the floor. Stay there. Pull your right toe in dorsiflexion. Lock your right knee. Pull your left leg back. Go to the plank position. Adjust your body in plank position. Make perfect plank. Slowly shift your body weight towards your feet. Stretch in down facing dog pose, one of the ancient poses, Sarupal Sampanasana. Then come back to the plank, lie down in prone position. Always remember, first round of the sun salutation should be slow. Then go to the backward moving trajectory, that is Bhujangasana. Stay there, flex your lower back, flex your abdominal muscles, pull your shoulders up. If you want to open your chest, open and stretch your leg back. Stay there. If you want to do some deep breathing, do that so that your body gets oxygenated blood and that oxygenated blood gets supplied all over your body. Come back to the prone position, back to plank, down facing dog pose. Pull your right leg up and go to the runner's lunge. Stay there. Place your left knee on the floor. Left toe in plantar flexion, warrior pose. Check the balance. Now things have changed. When I was coming down, left foot was front foot. Now I'm coming back, so right foot is the front foot. Slowly open your arms, go to the half moon pose, stay there, and then slowly drop your hands on the floor. Lock your left knee, pull it forward to Hasta Padasana. Hold the lower part of the feet. You will see that your spine is getting flexed. So flex it. With breathe out, flex it. With breathe in, hold it. Never flex your spine with breathe in. With breathe in, come back to the backward bend, that is upward facing backward bend. And then slowly come back to the Namaskara Mudra, that is in Sthira Pratnasana. This is the first round from the right side. What I told you, when you are doing first round, go slow, stay on every asana for at least 2 to 3 count, because first round of the sun salutation is for observation and the second round will be for confirmation. So when you are doing second round, then go with some speed, then you can decide how much speed it should be and how exactly you have to do it. And first round you have to do from right side, the second round you have to do from left side. Now I'm doing it from left side. See, now I'll increase the pace also and I'll try to flex my body as much as possible also. Look, second round. Sthira Pratnasana. Om Surya Devaya Namo Namah. Namostute. Upward facing backward bend. Hasta Padasana. Runner's lunge. Warrior pose. Half moon pose. Runner's lunge. Plank. Down facing dog pose, plank, prone position, cobra pose, back to prone position, plank, down facing dog pose, left is leading, runner's lunge, warrior, half moon pose, back to runner's lunge, Hasta Padasana, flex, and backward bend, and Sthira Pratnasana. Stay there. When you are done with 2 rounds, you will see that your heartbeat, your breathing will go faster. So what you have to do, you have to stay here. Wait. By the time your breathing comes to normal and your heartbeat comes to normal, please don't rush. Yoga is not a matter of rushing. It is a matter of observation, matter of calmness, matter of going slow but steady. Okay, stay there. Now my breathing is coming to normal. By doing 2-3 deep breathings, I'm just going to make myself ready for chanting the mantra. Om Surya Devaya Namo Namah Namostate. So here, one complete round of sun salutation is done. There is a mandatory rule. After sun salutation, go to the Shavasana. Why? Because sun salutation is a process of exhaustion and Shavasana is process of restoration. So after every exhaustion, there should be a break in between where you restore your energy. So I'm restoring my energy. Today I'll not tell you what exactly you have to do in Shavasana. For that I'll make another video where I'll tell you how you have to restore your energy in Shavasana, which body parts you need to be sure about the safety of. And then I'm just staying in Shavasana, just observing if I'm relaxed. And then I'll come back. And now I'm ready for performing some other asanas, like for my main course of yoga training. So this is the way you have to do sun salutation for toning your muscles. Practice this sun salutation, go slow, go easy. If you cannot practice all these asanas together, please first practice them separately and then join them together and then perform them. These asanas will tone all your muscles and make your body muscles capable of contributing in best performance when it's about fitness. And in next video, I'll show you how to learn sun salutation for toning your joints, and then we learn third variation of sun salutation, that is for balance, and then we'll start with some basic asanas for the beginners. So at present we are just going with the basic level only. So all the beginners who really want to do yoga can go through all the videos of mine. They'll learn how step by step they can prepare themselves for asanas. And first we'll learn the basic asanas, then we'll go to the intermediate level, and then in the advanced level. So practice this sun salutation, tone your muscles, and get fitter. See you in the next video.